All right, 29 March. We're just rolling up on 10 o'clock. It's probably 9:55 a.m. This is basically a rematch from yesterday, except I looked over what I put out yesterday, and I thought that my bias against the fun panel was more than evident. So today we're doing the same two models. This is the fun panel. It is oversized. It's brand new, kind of a new to you deal. First use, I'll say that. I had to run to the store and grab some Velcro today to be able to do this. So I've been on the run already this morning. And this is the old sun funnel that was in yesterday's test and most of the stuff I put out. So I'm going to rerun basically yesterday's video. So I'll get things set up. No need to bore you with all the details. I'll get everything set up. You may see some more weight added out here because the wind is more of a factor than yesterday, and it's cooler than yesterday too. So it's the exact same setup, the same enclosures, the same bread dough. The only difference is I went to bed a little earlier last night, so this is frozen bread from the store, frozen dough. And I just let it thaw, so it's been thawing a little longer than yesterday's. But other than that, everything else is the same. So no need to bore you with the rest here. I'll get it set up and off we'll go. Okay, time for the first 30-minute peek. I want to show you something here. This is the back of the sun funnel. Let's see with my hand. It does dump a little light through the crack there, and that's because I've made mine a takedown model. You can see the flap here, and here. This is the fun panel, and I always felt that it just dumped a lot more light unnecessarily. All right, enough rambling. First 30-minute peek here. Oh wow, and we are all over the inside lid there today. Must be rather large gas bubbles in there. And this was the fun panel. This is the sun funnel, same deal. Same deal. All right, I will get it bumped ahead with the sun sight, and back up in another 30 minutes. All right, 1 hour in. First stop here is with the oversized sun funnel. We still have overcrowding in there, I guess you'd call it. It's right up tight against the lid the way it looks. We have significant condensation. I am rotating these. With these two big ones on the table, I don't have room to set the little tripod dealy. So I've been doing that off camera, and I'm doing the alignments off camera. I need to figure out something better here. All right, this is the sun. Did I say this one was the fun panel? This is the sun funnel. I get these two mixed up all the time. And just like yesterday, we're seeing a little more color at the 1 hour mark. That is a huge gas bubble in there. I can see right through it. But it is crusting over there. It smells like bread here too. And we've of course got the condensation on the bottom there. So I'm going to rotate these. Maybe I can get this set up here. Some people may not have seen the sight in use, the sun sight in use. I'll try to. You know, you gotta, is that even in frame? Kind of, sort of. I'll scooch it to the edge here. So we just put that up against the front edge. Rotate until the gnomon's shadow is midway between the first hash mark. Each hash mark is, of course, 15 degrees and represents an hour. My mini pearl weight going there, still got the Goodwill price tag on there. This one ahead as well. Rotate. Scooch. Rotate this one. All right, so we're good for another 30 minutes. We'll be back out then. Okay, we're hanging tough at like 23 degrees. So I'm just gonna let this roll so you don't think I'm doing any funny business here. Get my chubby little butt over here. We're an hour and a half in. I even had to write on each one what it was so I don't forget. Oh, look at that. Fun panel. Hour and a half in. Nice color. Oh boy, does it smell like bread here. Sun funnel. Yeah, that looks good too. I am going to leave these another 10 minutes just to see. I'm gonna rotate them. I think the fun panel needs it. It's still looking a little gooey. So I'm gonna leave them for another at least 15 minutes. I'll bump the sun side ahead for 30. I really need, if I'm gonna do this some more. Every time I look out the window, I get quite a chuckle. My shelf liners waving in the breeze behind the table. Oh, looks like the clown act at the circus here. All right. So I will leave the thermometer out here. Rotate. Yep. So good there. Lining still good there. All right, away we go. We'll be back in a little bit. There. All right, hour and 45 minutes in. It is smelling. Well, this is the sun funnel. This is the fun panel, and I'm gonna give them the thermometer here. All right, so the thermometer's reading what here? And of course, I forgot my hot pad. Woo! Oh, wow! All right. Poke. And you see that moving? All right. 1 160, 170, 180, 190, 95, 200, hanging right at 200. Hopefully this will cool off quickly enough so we can. I did have a little stickage. Can you see that? With the crust. Wait just a second here for I'll rotate this out of the way here. Wait just a second. Okay, it's dropped past 60 degrees Fahrenheit, so we'll let that call it good. Whew. Let's see. Poke. You see that? All right, 160, 170, 180, 190, 95. Creeping up on 200. Right at 200. All right. I will say that in this instance, size does matter. The oversized, let me see, where's that lid here? Fun panel. That little bit of extra size made all the difference. And I'm glad I recognized what little bias I had. I didn't realize that I had this thing made, but I was just waiting on the Velcro. So I snooped around, found it, and ran to the store earlier today and got the Velcro. Okay, you can see it's not super well lined up right now. But this is very much a seat of the pants kind of deal. So I'm going to get these inside and hopefully do it without having to chase the cookers down the street. We'll be back in a bit to show you the side-by-side on the cooling rack.